5'8" senior, number 4, Clinton Homer. At guard, 6'8" senior, number 11, Samuel Tucker.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Paulsville, Washington tonight. Here on the docket, it's, well, a big task for the Bremerton Knights. They have been facing the league-leading and undefeated North Kitsap Vikings, and one of the big tasks for the Bremerton Knights tonight. They have lost 22 straight to North Kitsap. Jim, what brings to the broadcast of Jim Portune? What do the Bremerton Knights need to do tonight to pull off maybe the improbable victory of the season tonight against North Kitsap? Stroke. They've lost 17 in a row, but what leaves as much the difference? They have not beaten North Kitsap since January 24th of 2014. That's a long one, the longest losing streak to any team by Bremerton.
54. No, but that's what you got to do. You just got to play your. Bremerton gets flustered when they get behind and they start playing one-on-one basketball. I mean, that's the indicator tonight. Once they start going one-on-one, you know that they're. It's on the downslide.
Coach Maya Davis, would you just try to slow down the tempo of this game, play a four-corner offense, and wear down that clock, take a good shot, the best shot you can, and then when that's done, run back and play defense, kind of keep the ball out of their hands for as long as you can, so to speak?
No, that's exactly what you do. There's no other way to put it.
Well, they're going to have to stop some of the big keys, and one of them is going to be the 6'5" junior, Cade Orness. He, well, along a lot of Ornesses have run through North Kitsap here at Paulsville. Cade Orness is just another one of those guys.
Oh, Orness is good. He's fun to watch play, and so I always wonder when I watch him play how much of it does he play like his dad did in his days.
And, of course, his brother as well. Well, 8 minutes are on the clock. We're about ready to get underway here. And Viking Stadium Gymnasium here in Paulsville, Washington. Knights have on the floor their usual suspects. Sam Tucker. Of course, Trenton Bulmer. Trayvon Peets, Oliver Christian, and Isaiah Candengo. For the North Kitsap Vikings on the floor. Of course, Cade Orness will jump up. And they have Harry Davies. He was our player of the game last time. That's tipped in the back court. Mason Shilimiski is on the court as well. Jay Ashford Downing. And Ethan Gillespie, the starters for the North Kitsap Vikings, going from our left to our right. Flips it out to the far side. To Orness at the free throw line. Hounded there by Christian. Gets out to the off angle. Swoosh by Harry Davies. North Kitsap gets on the board first. It's 3-0. So 3-0 Vikings right on top. Bremerton coming back the other way. Pete for the basketball. Gets it out to Candengo. Once again, we're a table, the scores table. We're using the bleachers as to get things written down. Pete's on top of the circle. High one, flying one, leaves it short. It'll go out of bounds. Air ball, and you will hear it from the faithful here in Paulsville, Washington.
Yeah, it's not the way that Coach Maya wants to start the game.
Down to here comes the Vikings back in the front court. Harry Davies with the basketball. Gets out far side. Now we'll get it back. Top of the key. Flips it far side for Gillespie for three. In and out, no good. Ball tapped out. Bulmer will come down with the basketball. Flips out to Christian. Wasn't expecting the pass. Now gives it to Kindle here on the near angle. Back out on top. Peach will fly in. Go up. Strip to the basketball. Strip to the basketball. And Shilimiski goes up with Cade Orness. A little mini dunk. And it's 5-0 North Kitsap. Vikings get their faithful in it here early. You see on the far side of the floor, it's a packed house. And almost packed here on the near side where we are sitting here in the stands here in North Kitsap High School. Tucker for three. No good.
Bremerton to come in nowhere near the rim.
Having to adjust using my right hand for the microphone so we can get Jim Fortune on it. That's a switch. Now I have to learn how to write left-handed to get down the running score. 6:02 to go. Maine need not a whole lot of that. With 5-0 North Kitsap. Here's Orness to the free throw line. Hangs in the air. He gets it out the far side to Shilomilski. Now on the baseline. Shilomilski will get it back after the feed back by Gillespie. Out to Orness for a long three. Peach will go up high and pull down the rebound. On the run, here come the Knights. Splitting the fingers, flipping up off the window is Peach. No good. Long pass down. Gets it to Downing. Then tries to feed it underneath to Davies, and the ball. There's a foul on the play underneath. Holding foul. Kadengo be whistled for the foul on the Bremerton Knights. And Harry Davies, he's 6'3", junior, going to the free throw line for the North Kitsap Vikings.
Well, I see Dylan Sellers is coming off the bench right away. I got a feeling that's going to be for Trayvon Peach.
So Kadengo out. And Sellers in for the Bremerton Knights. 5:34 to go, 6-0 as Harry Davies hits the free throw. And he hits another one. We'll have George Edgar at halftime with the stats. Might lean on you from time to time for some of those, George, because I just don't have the facilities to do all my regular paperwork here tonight. 7-0 Vikings. Tucker for a 17-footer. Leaves it short. Held that pass to Shilomilski. Far side to Davies. Back on top to Shilomilski. Tries to get it back out to Davies. Pass intercepted by Tucker. Goes up, stripped of the basketball, and a foul called. And Mason Shilomilski, as Tucker will find himself going to the free throw line, shooting two for the Bremerton Knights.
It'll be the Knights' first time at the free throw line. We'll see if they're more successful at the free throw line than they are shooting field goals. They're 0 for 4.
So Tucker will bend, take a big breath, spin the basketball, and hit the free throw. 7-1 Vikings. Scott Orness, longtime head coach now for the North Kitsap Vikings, patrolling in front of his own bench. As Tucker misses the second free throw. Downing will yank down the rebound, gives off to Orness. Cross-court pass to Davies. He thinks about flying a long three. Rolls in and out as he finally does take one. Gets his own rebound. In and Orness at the free throw line. Double team there. Out to Davies. Direct traffic. Back out to Orness. On the Vikings painted logo in the center of the court. Do I a three? No good. Here's Peach with another rebound. Did a game the other day, and Abby Lundblad for Central Kitsap had 18 points and 28 rebounds in that game for the Central Kitsap Lady Cougars on Friday night as they won their big contest to get into playoffs. One of those games, you win, you're in. If you don't, well, better luck next year. And they pulled off a great win last night as Bainbridge was getting pounded by Bainbridge Island last Friday night, Jeff.
Yeah, and Marshawn Thompson, former Bremerton alumni, was the girls coach up at Mountain View Middle School, is now the head coach for the Cougars. Good to see that he was able to get his team to the playoffs. I know that the faculty and the student body are grateful for that.
And a lot of views of our interview afterwards with the four of those players, Baumgartner and of course Sahari Sophie, who asked me on Monday, can you please come broadcast our game on Friday? And see what I can do. And then, I'm glad we showed up for that one. That was a heck of a basketball game. And Central Kitsap last Friday night. Here we are in Paulsboro, Washington, 7-1 Vikings. And the Knights are inbounds across from us here inside a packed gymnasium here in Paulsboro, Washington. Tucker with the basketball, hands off to Peaks. Got it closely there by Shilomilski. Near angle to Tucker. Gives it back to Peace, near angle. On top to Christian. Got it closely there by Davies. Now hands off to Tucker. Goes in for a 19-footer. Back iron, no good. Christian with the rebound, goes up. Davies there to swat it out there. Bomer gets the rebound. His shot goes off. Shilomilski will get the rebound for North Kitsap on the run. Here they come to Davies. Thought about taking a three. Gives it back out on top of the painted logo to Orness. Shilmuski out on top. Swings it near side to Arness. Walks with the basketball. Nobody sees it. Gets out to Davies, far side to floor. Cross-court pass to Downing. To Shilmuski on the baseline, far side. Moving the ball around. Now to Arness. With 4 on the shot clock. Shot up and good. The ripple and the triple for Gillespie, and it's 10-1 out of the gate. The Vikings on top. Beats with the basketball. Near angle. Splits the fingers. Goes down. Feeds to Bomer on the baseline. And hits. 2-pointer for the Bremerton Knights by Bomer. And it's 10-3. Vikings on top. Tried to feed it out to the far side of the floor. And cutting on the baseline was Shilmuski. The ball sails by him and out of bounds. Bremerton Knights basketball trailing 10-3 with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter of play.
Johnson checking in for the Knights. Trayvon Pete's coming down. I think Coach did that so I could talk to Pete.
Tucked between the legs dribble, being guarded by Davies. Here comes across half court. Still with the basketball. Davies, good defense on him. Spin to the rack. 15-footer by Tucker, hits. And a nice spin around Jimmy by Tucker. It's 10-5. Knights have crept within 5. And a 5-0 run by the Bremerton Knights. Pass underneath to Davies. Nice pass to Harry Davies on the baseline. Spins to the rack and scores 12-5 North Kitsap.
Came down and touched the ground. He grabbed the ball in midair, spun in midair, and put it back up before his feet ever touched the ground.
Contorting his body was Davies for the 2. 12-5. Vikings on top. Near side.
Farther and farther out on this man-to-man defense by him.
Tucker with an 18-footer goes in and out. And a loose ball foul called against the Bremerton Knights. Spencer Hansen on the call there for one of the referees. DJ Joe Frank, a.k.a. Telly Chavelis, a.k.a. Dr. Evil on the floor for refereeing. And I can't remember the other guy's name on the far side. You know who that guy is, Jim?
That's Mark Knowles. He's a golfer.
Here's Kate Ornestis rolling his way to the rack. Is Orness. 14-5. Vikings on top. Sam Tucker. The Sellers. Good defense on him. Nice zone defense by North Kitsap. As the gentleman alluded to a moment ago, pushing that offense by the Knights further and further out. Tucker relying a 3. Can't get down when they fall. Here's Orness with the rebound, going coast to coast. Gives it the free throw, the baseline to Gillespie. Back out on top, saved by Davies as it goes by him. Nice pass to Orness, elevating, going up as Gillespie can't get the lane to go down. Tucker with a rebound. Shifting gears as he comes down, flips out for Sellers for 3. Air ball.
Been good from long range. I only think one of their 3-point shots has actually touched the rim. Nice shot 4.
And Sellers comes. I was trying to figure out who came in. Driving in is Orness, goes in. Nice pass underneath as he goes in. And then waiting for him on the baseline for the feed is Davies, who elevates and uses the window and scores. 16-5 North Kitsap. Johnson goes in for a running 10-footer off the mark. Boy, they're shooting for the Bremerton Knights is cold, but there's Johnson to get the rebound. He can't get down when to fall either, and Davies yanks down the rebound for North Kitsap. Gillespie, the baseline to Orness. Back out for Davies for 3. These are short. Shilmuski with the rebound. There's a long 3 by Orness, no good. Ball tapped out to Tucker. Tucker to Johnson. Is that Johnson, number 20? Am I getting his name right? Yeah. Oh, going up is Jalen East. And going up there was Bomer to swat that lane out of bounds, trailing on the play. And Shilmuski wouldn't bounds for North Kitsap. To Davies. Elevates for 3. No good. Sellers will pull down the rebound for the Knights. That ball jabbed away by Orness. Orness will pick it up. Tries a magic man. No look behind the head pass to Davies on the baseline. Sails by him and out of bounds. Johnson for 3. No good. Davies with a rebound. Now the Shilimiski. 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Going in is Orness for a 5-foot runner at Hatch. Kate Orness will end the first quarter with the North Kitsap Vikings on top of the Bremerton Knights. 18-5. Here in the first quarter of play. On radio, we'll be back. On video, we'll keep it right here. This is Bremerton Basketball on the Bremerton Basketball Broadcasting Network.